probably wondering, what the hell did I just watch? Well, I'm making a workbench, and I got 4 of these cut at 30 1/4 because this is for my height, and I want it 37 inches tall. You can have it however tall you want. Maybe you're 4 feet tall and you don't want it 37 inches because it'll be like your nose level. Me, I'm taller. I want a taller workbench, so I'm making it taller. And I've got my side pieces here at 29 because I want it 32 inches overall. It's going to be 8 feet long. There's going to be 2 of them, maybe, with a miter station in the center, if it'll fit. So that's the plan. So we're going to get screwed all together, run some supports across here at 45, and it's a nice, simple, easy workbench that you don't have to go and spend $4,000 in hardwood on to make, because I'm not a woodworker and I don't give a shit. Once you get your 4 legs on, now you put your top piece on, which, if you pay any attention, is going to be the same thing as the bottom. So you make 2 of those. It's important to remember to keep weight under the side you're cutting off if it's unsupported, because on a cordless you'll bind up the blade, and if you're using a corded, you'll probably get kickback, and that can hurt a lot. Okay, now it's time to make our lower shelf. So since I'm making 2 of them, I'm gonna put some screws in them together, and then we're gonna cut them at 32 so they fit to the same. And then we're just gonna notch out 1.5 inches by 3.5 on all 4 corners, because a 2x4 is 1.5 inches by 3.5, not 2x4. And if you're wondering why it's not called 1.5 inches by 3.5, just keep saying that out loud until you figure out why it's called a 2x4.
Now you're probably wondering why I put supports down here and not up here, because this is 1/4 inch plywood and that is 3/4 inch plywood. So this needs the support, especially because all this is going to be doing is holding heavy stuff, and pretty much all that's going to be up there is lighter weight stuff I'm working on. So that's why.
Alright, so here's the plan. This is where the miter stand, or miter saw, is going to go. My saw is perfectly the depth of a 2x4 off, so I'm just going to screw in some 2x4s across the bottom and put another piece of plywood just big enough to hold the saw across the front, and with that gap of the plywood here, it should be at the exact same height as the bench, giving us a nice clean miter station. Of truth. Oh, it's pretty good. Rotate. I want to be able to cut at 45. We gotta move it forward. That's it. No big deal. That's how you annoy your neighbors on a Thursday night. Always away. get it all cleaned up and organized because I'm sick of looking at this mess. I decided I needed a shelf. Alright, so the bench is done, it's set up, organized how I want it for now. We got bench grinder and vise right here on the end, those are staying there. Arbor press back there, probably gonna move. And then we have Dremels, engravers right here, small pipe wrench just to use with the vise. If I got any pipe, there's pipe jaws in there, and that should work for getting anything undone off of there. All my other pipe wrenches are farther down. Then the 2 drill presses, the skill right now works. That motor sitting on the table is gonna go on there as soon as I get a new spindle thing that fits, because it's a 1/2 inch and 5/8 or something, doesn't fit right now. And then down below, shop vac, vacuum pump back there, shop vac, pressure washer. All right, and continuing from right here, there's the pressure washer. There's a can. I use those coffee cans. These are metal ones, just to store stuff. Right now, it's just got gas in it that I need to get rid of. Then up here, Skyhook tools, which is just my Sawzall and my circular saw. And then Sawzall blades on the left, impact bits on the right, more impact bits in that case. All my corded tools go on that shelf right in there. And that's an old pedal car that's now a stroller. Up top here, we've got hammers and then saws. There's some screwdrivers right there, more right here. All my marking utensils go in that bag right there. Side cutters, crimpers, more bits right there that I got, that I crossed out the name. Not that it matters, but you know, everyone thinks you're sponsored if they see a name. Right in the middle, miter saw. We've got pipe wrenches up top, a broom, crescent wrenches behind it, an old alligator wrench, pair of scissors, my speed squares, my framing squares are up there on the left, tin snips, just miscellaneous hand tools all set up right there. So bench vise doesn't go there. I'm gonna make a stand for that one that can roll around. I've got M12 tools, don't really use. They're kind of handy for like house projects, but anyway. Old like ratcheting wrenches, I'm not sure, my grandpa gave them to me. They're cool, so they hang up there with those signs that I bought when I was like 16, and I haven't had nothing to do with them except now they're hanging up here. So sub panel that I just installed, video coming on that. And that piece of metal right there is just off the old Cobalt workbench I had. Just screwed up there. It had some stickers on there that I liked and didn't want to get rid of. And I needed a place to hang all my tape measures. My drill and my impact also go up there. Then for now, a bunch of mechanic tools right here in these boxes, and some miscellaneous tools. And those ammo cans right now are empty. I'm going to put quenching oil in them and quenching water in one. I've got 3 down there, and one will probably end up being just for storage for something, I'll think of it. And then some sheet metal tools right in there, just body, hammers, things like that. The Milwaukee boxes is just all my screws and fasteners and electrical stuff, miscellaneous electrical in that brown box. And then some other miscellaneous stuff, fire extinguisher, and I got a whole box full of leather back there for making sheaths and things like that. Here we got battery charger,
and 2x42 belt sander with a 8-inch disc sander that has a 6-inch disc on it right now, off center. I don't know, that's how I got it. I haven't used it. So that's my workbench. Spans pretty much the entire length. It's like 17 feet 9 inches, I think, going all the way down. Not all the way to the door. There's still a walkway there, but that's it. Good, cheap, simple workbench with a miter station in the middle, and I already have the pegboard on the back, so all my tools are hanging out there because I don't like drawers. I am going to get a chest of drawers, probably from Harbor Freight, just for all my mechanic tools because I barely ever use them anyways. And for my air tools because I don't have a spot to hang up air tools. But again, I don't use them that often. So that's it. That's a nice cheap workbench. One workbench with plenty of storage underneath. And all the stuff on the wall for my tools because I don't like stuff in drawers.